Many years ago, and I mean many years ago, when I was a young rabbi, I had an adorable young teenage woman student in my class who studied with me for a couple of years, but she was really at loose ends and I lost touch with her. Suddenly I received an invitation in the mail that she was getting married at 770 Eastern Parkway, which is the headquarters of Chabad, Lubavitch, in the world. It's in Brooklyn. And I went to the wedding, and we were waiting for the groom to come to veil the bride, which is called the bedekin. And the Hasidim use a very opaque veil. And it took a long time for the young man, who I've never met, to reach the bride, and then he struggled to veil her. It turns out that he had cerebral palsy. Now, the veiling of the bride is a very, very emotional moment for myself. And my eyes welled up with tears. And right behind me, there were two women who were talking very loudly, and one said to the other, "This is barbaric. This is primitive. Look at that rag that they're putting over her face. This is just horrible." And I just couldn't control myself. So without thinking, I turned around and I said to them the most hostile word I could think of at that moment that I could say publicly. And I said to her, "Lady, if this ceremony were taking place in the Himalayas with the guru presiding, you would say, 'How interesting, how quaint. I wonder what it all means. But because it's Jewish, you have nothing but disdain for it.'" Well, she was taken aback, and she said to me something that was true all those years ago. She said to me, "Young man, I'd have you know that I feel like a real good Jew in my heart." I should have shut up, but I'm from the Bronx. And I shot back at her and I said, "Lady, feeling like a good Jew in your heart doesn't make you any more a good Jew than feeling like an astronaut in your heart puts you on the moon." She slapped me. No, she didn't. But I was very, very upset. At the end of the wedding, there was sort of like a receiving line, and I went to meet the parents, and they greeted me, and they said, "Rabbi Buchwald, we'd like you to meet the bride's aunt." And I looked around, and it was that lady. And I apologized profusely. But the truth of the matter is, feeling like a good Jew in your heart is a very important thing, but it's not enough. You have to really act like a good Jew. And that's why the rituals of Judaism are very, very important. Feeling like a good Jew will bring you up to a certain point, but it won't take you all the way. And that's why rituals are important and rituals work.